as we've said, this legislation has a provision that authorizes the president to indefinitely imprison, without criminal charge or court hearing, any suspected terrorist. Suspected. Within or without the United States, and including American citizens. What constitutes someone being a suspected terrorist? Well, we don't really know, because we have to take the executive branch's word for it. There's no process in which to determine whether or not someone's a terrorist. So when you hear people say, like, well, we only put terrorists in Guantanamo Bay, how do you know? They've gone through, how do you label someone a terrorist? How do you make that determination if there is no court case, if there's no hearing, if there's no review? Now, understand that the president, certainly under Bush, and it appears under Obama as well, has been exercising this authority. But as Jerry Nadler said, rising in opposition to this bill, it doesn't codify existing law. It codifies the claims of power by the last two administrations that have not been confirmed by the Supreme Court. Rather terrifying claims of power, claims of the right to put Americans in jail indefinitely without a trial, even in the United States. Now, I don't know that you need that even, but theoretically this is going to scare people more. The House voted 283 to 136 to pass the National Defense Authorization Act. It was a 90-90 split on Democrats. 40 Republicans opposed the bill, but the vast majority of them, of course, passed it. One of the big changes that supposedly allowed for the Obama administration to change their mind in terms of vetoing is that it shifts from the military to the White House the determination of who does and does not have to be detained forever by the military. In other words, the military no longer has to perform this function. The administration can step in when it wants to and make this determination. Now, all this passed despite the fact that the head of the FBI said, we don't want this power. That former heads of the FBI said, we don't want this power. It's pretty stunning. It really is an astonishing, and I know I say the word astonishing a lot, but it's an astonishing attack on our civil liberties. Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta, James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence, Robert Mueller, the Director of the FBI, David Petraeus, Director of the CIA, White House Advisor for Counterterrorism, John Brennan. All of these people spoke out against this bill. Although admittedly they did so before this change, tiny change, which did not mandate that the military hold these people indefinitely, and the military had full authority. The authority shifted over to the president, or, I don't know if it makes sense to call him a president anymore. He has powers of a monarchy.